The sunshine is always greener in someone else's way. I need some
We're back.
hardcore liquor to clear this great mistake.
So yeah, welcome.
To do this.
Welcome to Kingdom Hearts.
They may call it
Fifth.
hardcore chugging, but I'm calling just insane.
So yeah, this. By the way,
Chugging
we're
my
not.
beer. Drinking some weird.
This.
Not making me sober, but making me closer to, I don't know.
To inebriation. Yeah. So yeah,
Atlantica sucks.
The biggest issue with Atlantica, this is seriously the second longest world in the entire game.
And it's not
Legitimate.
It's not long because it's long. It's long because it takes forever to go to place to place.
Yeah, you don't get Mermaid Kick until the end, until you go to fight Ursula.
And even then, Mermaid Kick isn't that good either.
Yeah, all it does is help you get across the current. Okay, so I hate this world so much. In the very first playthrough of this game that I ever did on PS2,
Remember, everyone, the bottom left, Disney, developed by Square Enix, character from Square Enix games, copyright Square Enix.
Yeah. I remember this world took me 2.5 hours to clear through because I forgot to go talk to. Because you guys remember the dolphin? In order for the dolphin to go to the next area, you have to ride him in the area outside of Ariel's Grotto. You have to ride him in Ariel's Grotto for him to let you go through the current to get the sunken ship.
Oh, fuck that dolphin.
Yeah, seriously. Especially in the original game when Triangle didn't used to be the
You had to
be the action
press
button.
the bottom of the command menu.
Yeah, fun little fact, people. There was a time where the triangle button wasn't the interact button. In
Nope.
fact, that summon button, that used to be your action button. You had to go all the way down there. Like for summoning was a spell. Like you had to go to your magic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so glad that triangle is a thing because, even though it's still awful. By the way, if I'm correct, you have to talk to Flounder for that dolphin to spawn. You have to talk to Flounder to be like, oh hey, I heard there's a big fish that can fight against the current, and then floats him and jets him. Which, by the way, you know their difference. You know that they're twins because their eyes.
Two unfortunate souls.
In vain, in me. This one. Yeah. Okay. Ursula, if I'm correct, she is voiced by Pat Carroll
The original
in this
voice
game.
actress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh gosh. But you guys saw that, right? She
Yeah.
still was laughing when her mouth was closed. And it was still she's a master ventriloquist. Oh yeah, the jellyfish. There's a giant version of that.
Fuck
If you can
those, 'cause
beat
they
him
just spawn
fast
more.
enough. But if you beat him with spells or you can kill them fast enough, you can kill them before they do that, and they give you a lot of money.
You know what's so weird? That thunder doesn't work well underwater.
Yeah, a lot of the enemies in this game, a lot of the enemies in this world absorb thunder.
There's a fucking dolphin.
Yeah, that's the dolphin. By the way, I completely forgot that you had to ride him, so I had to edit out a whole solid almost 5 to 6 minutes of me running around the next area trying to find that dolphin. Yeah. Did I mention how much I hate Atlantica?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think the audience can tell that we really, really, really do not like this area.
Also, Fonzie, when you mentioned thunder, that reminds me of a really funny a YouTube comment I saw a while back. So what it was like shooting a gun underwater, and the comment was, "Try that with a taser." Try that with a taser next time. Yeah, you have to wait for the full duration, and then he'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna go run to the next area." Yeah, so this is exactly what you have to do. You know, you'd think we'd be like natural predators or something to that dolphin. Well, okay, to be fair, Sora is supposed to be a dolphin. That's the strange part about his form, is he's supposed to be a dolphin.
Yeah.
He just looks like a merman. However, the animal transformations are done a lot better in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because, you know, he actually turns into an animal and not turns into a half animal. But to be fair, I don't think I would have wanted to play this as an actual dolphin. Like, imagine not having human hands to use a Keyblade, having to use that dolphin, use a dolphin mouth and do dolphin thing. Yeah. I'm trying to keep this commentary going because I really don't want this to be silent.
You can taste the despair.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about in this world. There's nothing interesting.
It's the most.
Should I sing Under the Sea again?
No, we already had one part of that. So here's what you do. If you want to try to get on the dolphin, the best as like quick as possible. Follow the dolphin. Eventually, you won't be in combat anymore. Eventually.
10 minutes later.
Yeah, I would have been angry if it took 10 minutes to get on this stupid dolphin. I was already pissed realizing that I was supposed to ride on the dolphin in the first area. Yeah, so this is how you get through the current. Imagine playing this game for the first time and trying to figure out how to get to the sunken ship or how to progress to the next part of this place. Yeah. Nightmare.
Menacing.
Oh, I should have put in the go thing. Ah, damn it. I should have put in the I forgot to derp. I had like a little derp moment. Scary.
Dun. No Jaws theme either? Oh.
No, once again I was like, come on, I need to figure out what things I can edit out. Cuz I can't edit out just be like that just like kind of half unfair at the same time. It'd just be like I don't feel like I'd be it wouldn't feel like I played this. It would have just felt like I played the theater mode of this game, which was added in a patch.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Wait,
I actually like
theater
that.
mode?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix now has a theater mode. Just Kingdom Hearts 1 though. I don't know if the rest of the games do.
They should.
But the Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix now has a theater mode, which is really cool. I actually like that. Yeah,
I do know in the same patch they actually added something.
They added an extra
358 over 2 fanfics or something.
358 fanfictions over 2. Over 2. But yeah, that was 358 fanfictions. There's an extra cutscene during the Shion fight. That's it. That's all they added. Because how it was during the final fight against Shion. There was a cutscene that occurred when you beat Shion and you do one final slice on her, and she then is in your arms like, who am I supposed to have ice cream with? And that's it.
Oh,
but
ice cream.
But that scene plays before that scene. But here's what happened. There was no cutscene of him slicing Shion. It was just about to fight Shion, and then now you're in my arms. That's it.
Yeah, was that no like a text while saying, oh yeah, they fought and he shot her? I don't even know. Did I say him? Shion? It's really confusing.
I'd rather not try to explain it. I'd rather not try to explain 358 Days Over 2. In fact, I'd rather ignore it, the game in general.
358 Days.
Maybe
358 Days wasn't so bad.
Even,
But
I mean,
Kazan,
maybe
we can't ignore it. We have to post that.
Maybe
Maybe
maybe we'll live stream a riff tracks of it.
Yeah, I would just say just do a Mystery Science Theater style.
We'll just do riff tracks / MST3K. We'll just do that if we have to, because I am not sitting through these by myself. I am, by the way, and I might not even watch those cutscenes sober, because I might be 21 by the time that we get to those. By the time we get to 358 Days Over 2.
Could be worse. Could be the hot, aka recoded.
Yeah. how is it that Recoded is worse than 358 fanfiction?
I don't know, but somehow it is.
Like 358 is already bad, but Recoded.
Mm-hmm.
The gameplay was okay, but you only have so
I've
much good
never even played
gameplay.
it. It's the one Kingdom Hearts game I haven't
Oh,
played.
oh, you don't want to. Yeah, Ariel. Yeah, if it's not obvious enough, Triton's a dick.
Colossal Mega Dick.
Oh yeah, even when he's like, "All right, I'll help you out in the end," he's still kind of, especially at this moment.
Young man, you are not from another ocean.
You know what? Really, I'm actually really curious about how the hell.
Then you must be
How the hell does Triton know that there are worlds beyond his world?
I mean, he probably like
You may fool
because he's a king. He
everyone,
probably
but
knows more than
me, you don't know your dorsal
you know.
fin from
What
your
most
tail.
people
Kingdom
know.
Hearts.
Mhm.
Kingdom Hearts 3 Finia for
Bearer, you must already
Yeah.
be
know
explained.
one must not admit
That's actually one thing that always made me really like
Of course I know that.
always like questioning is like
you
how
have
the
not
hell did
forget this
Triton know that there are worlds beyond his own?
tree bearer shatters
It's obvious that like anyone will know that other worlds exist because of because just that added factor of
for saving my
because like if you can easily tell someone this world is like there are other worlds that exist, but I don't think anyone's ever been around to visit Triton. Yeah, and here's where the plot of, well, half of the plot of Little Mermaid comes in because Prince Eric is nowhere involved.
The poor child suffers.
That's somewhat the second one, kinda.
Yes.
Not even real plot. It's just cutscenes, quick time events.
Ugh, cuts. Like I said in the last video, I said this in the last video. The cutscenes in Atlantica are some of the longest in the entire game.
Maybe she can be
With some of the cringiest things outside of the American dub of JoJo's Part 1 and 2.
But we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah.
So you know what really is? This is the only time Flotsam and Jetsam actually talk. By the way, beady Ursula's eyes are.
It's all right. Helping others
Look at that.
is what I live for.
She's the bad guy, folks.
Other worlds.
It kind of looks like if Widowmaker put on like 200 pounds.
After all,
Became an octopus.
your new friends came from another world.
What?
And yes, I made an Overwatch joke.
Hell, that mysterious
Summer games are
Oh.
about to be should be over once this come out.
No,
Yeah.
cheer up, sweetie.
I've never
man.
played Overwatch.
It's great.
It's an addiction.
Now listen.
It really is.
I mean, the only way I could play it is probably on the PS4, and
Yeah.
don't think many of my friends have the PS4 version.
Well, you'd be
I mean-
surprised.
You'd be surprised on how many people play the console version. Because not everybody likes. Because there are people who still don't like PC controls with first-person shooters.
I just can't run it in general. Like my computer's absolute ass.
Yeah, I'm hoping to upgrade my PC as well.
You can even ask Nunto. He knows. I was playing with him for a bit.
Yeah, my laptop's not exactly the best for games either.
I'm hoping to have a better PC by Christmas.
These are the worlds you long for.
I'm hoping to have a Switch by Christmas.
The only thing I'm looking forward to with the Switch is Shin Megami Tensei 5. Yeah, did I mention how boring this world is? Because we're talking
Yeah,
about the
but-
Nintendo Switch now.
We're literally talking about other stuff other than this now.
Yeah, I might as well just title this part's full of tangent because Atlantica sucks. Future me, write that down. He'll remember. Future me always remember.
Future Kazan, name part 14, the How Karaoke Hour.
All right, got it.
Aren't you tired?
No, well, the video wasn't an hour long. I'll just be like the How Karaoke 20 minutes.
Oh, yes. We have
Sing along with a Scotsman. Actually, that's better.
Yeah, sing along with the Scotsman. I'll make sure to put in the description. Don't worry, Hal consented to this title.
What?
Yeah, the keyhole.
Why?
Oh yeah. Now she has Trident. Trident.
You're a little late, handsome.
Yeah. So that's a. Yeah. So, yeah. Now we have to go fight Ursula.
Daddy.
The trident.
Missed the trick not turning them into plankton.
Come
I know, right?
go.
It's like King Trident's missing crown in the SpongeBob SquarePants.
And it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
Shut up, Sebastian. The joke is he's not right behind us. Actually, he does help us out for one moment. That's it. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually gonna be doing something. So before we fight Ursula, I'm actually gonna be getting myself a little bit of messing around with a certain keyblade setup. But we have to get a keyblade I don't have yet. So I actually did cut out me getting this keyblade, but basically what you do is you go to Traverse Town, go to the Magician's Study, talk to Merlin. Like, Merlin will give you this keyblade once you've learned the first tier of every spell. And yeah. And yeah, thank you, Fonzie. So we now have a new keyblade, the Spellbinder. What it does is it gives us an extra 2 MP to work with. Which, by the way, magic power in Kingdom Hearts is actually based off of your MP, not your magic stat. Magic stat can help it, but your full magic power is based off of how much MP you have. By the way, I cut out trying to get back to the sunken ship. So yeah, King Triton's palace is now just a portal to the sunken ship. Also, I forgot to mention this: the shark. He's pathetic. You should never die to him. You do. I don't know.
He goes down fairly fast, no matter what.
Yeah. So yeah,
He does hurt though, but like
he hurts, but you should never die.
no.
But yeah, so what I did though was I set myself with Spellbinder, and I gave myself some extra ethers on the standby, because for the Ursula fight, you're gonna need ethers. And with Spellbinder, I just want to make the fight go by faster, and I'll explain how the fight works when we get there. We're not there yet, but yeah, Spellbinder. Yeah, Spellbinder is actually this is the keyblade you use in a level 1 speedrun. This is the one keyblade you use the most, and yeah, that's just the only fact I could think of for Spellbinder, because it's not really used much outside of like. It's not used that much. It's a good keyblade, but only if you're a heavy spellcaster, which I'm not.
I wasn't.
Besides Cure, Arrow, and Gravity, I don't use a lot of the magic.
I think only if I use Cure, except for the couple of times when you.
Oh, see, I did use a Cottage. Yeah, I did use a Cottage. There we go. The camping sets also heal your team, but not as much. I think they only heal like 3 MP or something like that. I don't know the full
Oh
like.
yeah, the ghosts are here too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, you forget that. It's like you forget a lot of things. Well, it's like the thing is, you forget a lot about Atlantica because you don't want to remember Atlantica. Also, the thing about Spellbinder, it is really weak. Even though it increases your magic power, it's also very weak. I think it has, it just has a low strength stat compared to Pumpkinhead. And this is the only. And another thing too, this is going to be the only time you're going to actually use Spellbinder. And also, if you quickly saw it, Donald actually did kill an enemy.
Look, they've got models for the plankton.
Yeah, I know, right? Weird.
That makes it all the more baffling why they didn't turn the king into that one in this.
Right? Yeah, this is not a fighter.
It's very meh.
Yeah. So this is this is Ursula 1. Yes, Ursula 1.
I don't like this fight at all.
No one
where she
does.
pulls a Ryu and just spam Tatsumaki and that's it.
Exactly. You just spam Tatsumaki Seppuku. That or you just spam, or you're like Guile and just and spam your Sonic Boom.
I hate this fight. I really don't like them both. I don't like both of the
yeah.
fights. They are.
Oh yeah.
In the
Both are uninteresting.
We'll get to the second fight when we get to it, but I just she hits way too
So-
hard for what she does.
Oh yeah. How this also she laughs too much. Also how this fight works is you have to in order to actually do damage to Ursula, you have to cast Magic Pot. Based on the color, you spam it with a certain spell. So if it's blue, you spam it with Blizzard, and if it's red, you spam it with Fire. You hit it enough times with a spell, it stuns it. And that's it. Also, Flotsam and Jetsam will attack. That's it. That's all there is to the fight. And obviously, I stored ethers because I'm going to need that map. Yeah, she'll constantly. She also, like I said, she just laughs really annoying. She likes to revive Flotsam and Jetsam.
She's pretending to be a helicopter.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's just like I said, all you're doing is spamming the same spells. The good part is that with Fire, it doesn't take all my MP slots. It actually takes up MP charge slots. And luckily, I had a pretty good Ursula fight to where I didn't have to worry that much. There are some fights though, where you can run out of MP very quickly and have no ethers to help.
All this stuff just drags. And this is like the second half that just usually drags of Kingdom Hearts.
Of
It's really
yeah.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
until
You need to use that to skip the bloody dolphin crap. That's right.
yes. This is, by the way, we're at the end of this. Oh, also one thing I was going to do for a joke. So when Ursula leaves, she goes through that hole. When you go up to that hole, it says that it's like wedged shut. So I was gonna put in purpleize what the fuck's like. Oh, my fat ass broke through again. my fat ass broke through the ceiling again. Yeah. That's it though. That's it for the fight. And we also have Mermaid Kick, which makes us swim faster. And this is, yeah. Seriously, nothing happened.
I'm so glad I made that for you.
I'm glad you made that for me.
I totally forgot about it.
That is one of my favorite things that you have made for me. That I love using as transition. Trust me, it makes trying to find video clips a lot easier because I have my own I can use.
We're gonna use it a lot in Game Arts too, that's for sure.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna play the montage song for the puzzle pieces from Team America.
Well, and South Park, same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was playing in the same episode of South Park as it was also in America. This is Ursula. If you take the route of fighting Ursula, going through Atlantica first, this fight actually does have difficulty to it, but it's not a good kind of difficulty. It just means she does more damage. So yeah, that's her most damaging move right there. Is her bite.
Her lightning is also annoying.
Oh yeah, This isn't the only boss though that uses that, like shooting lightning at random to just do damage to you.
One of the easiest things that I do is just go behind her, like her neck fat, and just hit her like that.
Her fat rolls.
Yeah. It's...
Like fighting, like yeah, and it looks like she's like huff, like she's out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just does a lot of damage if you decide just to play this with that. And Arrow also helps mitigate a lot of the damage, especially her chomp. Yeah, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to mermaid kick away from her. I don't do that though because I know I can beat her without taking much damage. I love how she has like a double chow. She's like, she looks like a giant thumb.
Some
Counts.
some of her facial is a bit rubbery, isn't it?
And now you know where most of this budget went to.
Oh,
Facial
no.
animation on
She's
Ursula.
pissed.
You saw her eyes, right?
Yeah.
The way her eyes work is weird. Like sometimes she'll go cross-eyed for like a split second. I wasn't able to like zoom in on it or anything.
Sometimes she's got that roll in her eyes, so
Look, no, there's a lazy eye. She had a lazy eye. That's the only. You know, it's bad when the only interesting part is the fact that she has. Also, okay, yeah. By the way, a lot of these bosses I do clear my first try. The only boss that I have died to was Stelson.
Oh, what a world! What a world!
Later, Pat Carroll. See you in the next. Yeah, and that's it. We're not done with it. We're not done with this part yet. If I was smart enough though, I would have added a little nuking animation the moment we left.
But alas, we have to go back to do some cleanup, right?
Yeah, I don't think there are any secret Heartless here. The only cleanup is the White Trinity.
No, there's some secret stuff here.
Is there a secret here?
Mm-hmm.
isn't
There's
one
a
of
really
those
big
bloody
truffle.
pages in this place?
Yeah, there are puppies. There are puppies.
There's also the really, really big truffle.
Yeah, but I'm not showing off that one. I'm only showing off the one in the jungle.
Alright.
Isn't it not like the same thing except can't swim?
It's the same thing, except you don't have access to any of your abilities. So yeah, what I did was Triton's Palace is also a teleportation thing to Ariel's Grotto. Did you guys know that? If you put in the Konami code while sitting upside down on a Tuesday,
It makes Atlantica better.
yeah, like I said, I edited that. I edited all the way to that cut. And then yeah, locking the keyhole underwater, because that makes sense. Bubbles.
Tell me, Sora, your world, what's it like?
Better than this. Better than this world.
You can travel to other worlds.
Maybe I could
too.
fast travel to.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
What? You're not gonna sing? Dang it! You're not gonna make any. You're not gonna start singing. We're almost done. We're almost done.
You didn't think we'd get to the end of this without one more.
You like
Now
that quick little
it's
thing?
done, let's drink some rum. Let's get some liquor.
We are-
End this real quicker, please, cuz on.
We're almost done. We've got 16
This-
seconds.
This world is asinine. Please just read. I
So,
can't even
just
make any rhymes.
Let's just let's just make a nuclear apocalypse in this world. See. Yeah, did you know? Yeah, once again, did you know? Did you know that there was no middle area?
Get out of here. Get out.
Get out of here! Get out! Go! No! Don't stand at the same. Oh.
Ugh.
So that's it. That's it. We are done with
We're
Atlantica.
done. We're done with Atlantica. Thank
And that's it for
fucking
this. And that's also it for this session. But yeah, that's it for this part. Don't worry, picks up from here. Once we hit the next world, it actually does pick up.
God. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's gonna be awesome. So, you guys, we're done.